Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
good. How about yourself? Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
Hold on.
nice meeting you. I'm founder and CEO of Taylor, Anya. And today you have Laurie. She's a seasonal editors and reporters, contributors. So she will be interviewing you on behalf of multiple potential brands in the fashion magazine side.
Cool. Yeah, my name's Trinidad Garcia the third, and I'm the founder of the denim brand Trinidad3. My history is I spent 8 years in the Marine Corps. I used my GI Bill and I went to fashion school. So I earned 3 degrees from FIDM in Los Angeles. So I did apparel industry management, advanced study in menswear, advanced study in denim. And just recently, I mentored two advanced study programs, which was advanced study in denim and then their international product development program, where we worked on a luxury capsule for Trinidad3 there at FITM. And yeah, launched the brand in 2017 while I was a student and was just doing pop-ups. And then from there, transitioned into doing some wholesale in men's specialty in 2020. It was a great year to start a wholesale business. But we managed to survive all through that because we're made here in the United States, and I didn't have any supply chain issues because I had everything here. And most recently, I'm excited about making some denim history. I think what made the blue jean famous in pop culture is credited to a movie called The Wild One with Marlon Brando, and it was about an California outlaw biker movie. And so if you fast forward 70 years, those Draper X3 shuttle looms came back online, and I was able to get jeans on an outlaw bike show called Mayans MC. So it was all in season 5. And we just recently launched the biker jean with Bartell's Harley Davidson in December. And we've done multiple bike events in that. So we continue to kind of get back to the roots of where denim started here in the United States with the blue jean. And then our men's specialty collection, we wanted to keep it special, which is why working with Taelor was so important. So we're scaling back our wholesale business and men's specialty and looking for innovative ways to distribute. And we felt that Taelor was a fantastic partner to be with their concept and innovative ways to get, feedback, to get an array of our products out there and push the envelope on doing things differently. And we launched what we call the Black Collection, which is an elevated price point luxury collection. We're testing that out. And it's been everything that we do is rooted in service to veterans. So I've been designing jeans for veteran amputees for the past few years. So the first jean I did was for a gentleman who lost his left leg and left eye in Afghanistan, and he had a really high prosthetic. So he had a hard time wearing jeans because every time he sat down or had to stand up, he had to access his prosthetic or make an adjustment. And I was able to design him a jean, and it ended up winning Best Showpiece 2020 at Project Las Vegas right before the shutdown. And since then, I've done several veterans that had, different athlete veterans and whatnot that have problems with wearing clothing. So that's part of my mission, and really active in the veteran community and supporting veteran organizations, and we hire veterans here as well. And we just got certified by the Small Business Administration as a certified service disabled veteran-owned company, which is really cool.
Yeah,
So,
that's really admirable. That's really great. And was it the servicing veterans, was that what inspired you to transition from the military specifically into apparel and men's fashion?
Well, before I joined the Marine Corps, I was screen printing and had dabbled in the industry, was designing soccer uniforms and had a little streetwear line, but ended up losing everything and joined the Marine Corps to start over. And while in service, the design bug hit me. I was on ship and started doodling. And then I had orders to work at a reserve station in Los Angeles on my last tour of duty. And from there, I started attending fashion school. And while I was there at FITM, I helped found the Student Veterans of America FITM chapter. And then while I was there, since I was still on active duty, I had all the resources, but I saw that a lot of veterans were struggling. And we opened up the FITM's first Veteran Center, and working with Miss Tony Holberg to pull that off. And yeah, we ended up opening that up in 2018. And since then, several veterans have been able to utilize the space and get resources they need. So I found purpose while I was on active duty. And when I transitioned out, I found myself needing those services that I helped create. So that's where I knew like I had a new mission to continue to help veterans. And I was able to do it. When I started to do it through my design work, that's where it really clicked. And I knew I had a purpose to be able to design jeans for amputees because they struggle to wear clothing.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your service and for offering that to disabled veterans. I feel like it's such an overlooked section of our country, but also in fashion, it's really important that people get the kind of clothes that they need, and especially our veterans. Um, I also feel like that's a very versatile category in apparel. Um, and so is there anything that your brand does to be sustainable in addition to adaptable and versatile for veterans?
Yes, we're made here in the United States, and with our raw denim and just being made here responsibly, I think is a recipe for the world of how to be sustainable all across the board, because you don't only focus on the environment, but the human factor too, which I feel gets overlooked. And with working with Taelor to be able to for this product to live with multiple consumers, and I think is another recipe where we can, continue to gain ground on that whole sustainability side. As we all know, there's a lot of greenwashing and this and that, and there's something that we need to hold on to, right? Especially specifically in denim. Denim consumes a lot of water and this and that, and raw denim is really the most sustainable way to go, but the consumers don't, consume a lot of raw denim. So then what's the alternative? The alternative is to produce it responsibly, and then to produce it with, using the latest technology out there to bring down our water consumption. And so we've seen a lot of shifts in Los Angeles where um, because of higher labor costs and high water costs, they're finding ways to reduce that with newer technology. So we work with laundries that are sustainable, and really like try to bring down the carbon input. And a lot of our denim, the cotton's grown here in the United States. The yarns are spun here, and so just the carbon footprint from working with cotton farmers all the way to from the field to the consumer, the carbon footprint is small. So we're not shipping stuff all around the world.
And in terms of design,
Mhm.
other than, the raw denim and veteran focused design, is there any other elements that sets your brand apart from other made in America denim brands?
Um, yes, the fit, because we work a lot with athletes. So I think that's what's made us successful in the men's specialty side. And I've translated that over to the heritage piece of our collection as well. And it's working. And really like scaling stuff back, focusing on brilliance in the basics, like the last trade show I did, I took one SKU and just more compact collections, smaller runs, and really focusing on the fit, which is really innovative, I believe, on the design side of the house. Because now a lot of men, they work out as opposed to like, a classic Levi 501. A lot of men have to buy a bigger waist size for them to fit the thigh. So we've adjusted the fit for it to be able to work. And what we're finding out is that now bigger guys are able to be in the brand and buy their true waist size, and athletes, and it really hit a broad spectrum because of the fit. And we don't need a lot of different fits either to be able to hit that, which is surprising.
Mhm. And other than your partnership with Taylor, is there anything exciting that you have planned for the future that you'd like our readers to know?
Yeah, I mean, there's multiple facets that we're looking at doing. I think Taylor is at like one of the most exciting avenues that we're looking at in growing. And then just scaling back, like getting people to know a little bit more of where their product's made, bringing that awareness, and then making the blue jean for us like cool again. So we're back where the blue jean, started, I feel. And there's a movie coming out next week, The Bike Rider with Austin Butler. And I mean, we're just right in line. We were part of the Distinguished Gentleman Ride, and so we took our Airstream trailer out there on the Santa Monica Pier, and there was over 500 riders there. And with the Blue Jean in our brand, we're hitting a lot of different demographics. But I think, scaling things back, because stuff has gone all over the place, and being able to just get back to the basics, especially with fit and sustainability and being made here, is what we're most excited about. It makes us different. We're different than everyone else.
Mhm. Well, those are definitely important factors, and those are like those three things together. It's not often that you find those three elements in one brand. It's always like one thing or the other. So, especially the veteran focused angle as well. So that's definitely special. Um, those are all the questions I had for you. I don't know if Anya, if you have any other things you would like to add.
Oh, great. Thank you so much, Trinidad. So very excited and honored to be the partner as well, and excited to help you guys to get using innovation channel to enter the market, which is a lot of our partner were looking for. Like, how can we not just going through traditional wholesaler? How can we all know building a consumer brand is very difficult. So direct to consumer is hard, and getting on Amazon, Alibaba, you are just one of million of suppliers. So getting through the customer's hand and getting real-time feedback, and also getting marketing opportunities of sharing your brand and supporting sustainability. So thank you for being partnering with us, and we are excited to continue to grow.
All right.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, ladies.
Nice meeting you.
All right. Bye-bye.